welcome back to our channel. For you guys. Today we are going to be putting some balls on the simulator. We are
welcome to the simulator at my place. So we have a ton of fun in here, and this has kind of been our training tool. Teacher. This thing is literally like having your own personal trainer.
This is where we learn.
We'll show you what we're talking about. We'll show you what we're talking about. We're going to give you some tips, some tricks, some things that has completely changed the way that we hit the ball and what the ball does after that we hit the ball.
That's the main thing.
But we're going to start out just having some fun. What do we got?
We got a hole-in-one challenge on hole number 7 at Pebble Beach.
I think I'm going to make more hole-in-ones than you are.
Yeah, I doubt that. Have you made a hole-in-one?
I have made one.
You made one.
On a 130-yard par 3.
Nice.
All right, let's do it.
Alright.
How many shots are you hitting?
What should we do? 5 shots each?
Start out with that, see where we're at.
Like I'll do 5, you do 5.
Okay.
Oh, that's long.
Whoa, you flew that thing a mile. All right, front edge. Well, we got the back edge and the front edge covered. Now all we got to do is find the middle. I'm going to say front edge again. Yep.
Alright, that front edge is killing me. I feel like my first shot, I just picked it super
4.
good.
What did we say, 5?
Yeah.
So you got one more.
One more.
So this looks like the first 5 for you just going to be a warm-up.
Yeah.
You're going to make it easy for me. I'm going to put it right.
Like
I'm just going to do it.
You're going to be in the water like every shot.
I am.
Yeah. Like that one.
Like that. Hold it.
120.
1, 2, 2.
That's different.
You hit that a little low.
Yeah, that was like a couple groups low.
I'm going to go with the light 56 to start and we'll go from there.
Alright. Short right.
Just a little bit short right. So I'm trying to take a little off of it. Okay, there's the distance. Go in the hole. That is your home.
Oh! That was close. That might be it.
Go in. 101, I was within 1 yard again, but I was just right of it. Probably 4 or 5 feet. All right, you're back up.
Alright. I'm going to hit 56 this time. Swing a little easier, take a little spin off. Hold that one.
You like that front, don't you?
I do, I really do, apparently. Oh boy, that was cool. I feel like I was chopped with that. Maybe the play is like a putter.
The putter?
Yeah, it gives you more of a chance.
Maybe we'll just spend the rest of the video teaching you how to hit a wedge.
God.
You gonna let me do all the crap talking?
Nope, I'm gonna let my ball do it. Right there. Right there.
Ooh, front edge, man. You gotta get him to turn over a little bit or hit him a little harder. Yeah, that looks a little better. You hit that one better.
That might be it.
Ooh,
Going
long.
back for.
110.
Come on,
It's
baby.
looking better. Go in the hole. It's so good.
That thing needed some zip on it.
Look at that. I mean, it's like...
That's ridiculous.
It's how far was that from the hole?
That was, what has it got? 3 feet.
Go in. Ooh. That tracked over the flag and just was 2-3 yards long. How close was that?
That was like 7.5 feet. Wasn't even close.
I'm scared it every time. Boom!
Oh.
Same thing.
Unreal.
What was that? Another 7 foot.
Another 7.5 foot, or 7'10". And take a few yards off of that and it's in the hole.
I pulled that a little bit. Yep. Little bit pulled, went 107. A little bit pulled out just a little bit. All right, we have changed the ride.
All right.
You're going to take a ride from the view of the ball.
This is going to be... Come on now.
Oh, front edge again.
Okay, that's one.
That's one. You get 5 more, I get 5 more. And
Maybe. Fell short.
I mean, one of us got to make it. There's your number. Just
Got to be able to do it.
pull a little bit.
I mean, come on.
That looks
do
pretty
it.
good. It's going to be short. Yep. One more, and then I'm going to show you how to put one in the hole. That's going to be cool to see it just go right in.
Yeah, this one's going to. It's going to land just past and spin back into it. Come on now.
Nope. Ah, it tried.
Ooh.
Ah, a little long.
Might do it.
Nope.
Nope.
Come on. In the hole. Are you too good for your home?
Go to your home ball. Come on
There it
now. Come on now.
Ah, I hit that too good. I didn't think I hit it that hard. That was tracking on the flag.
Literally.
I might have hit that long again.
If it ain't, it's good. Yep.
Yeah. Ah.
That was pretty horrendous.
Yours were.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean,
Yours didn't go in either.
I know, but I scared it.
Yeah.
Did you scare it?
Couple times. Once. Couple times. Yeah, that was not my best efforts. Yeah, on a side note, I see you actually got some bright pants going on finally.
Got some colors. You had some colors on the first video.
Yeah.
That was pretty drab.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
somebody shipped me some pants, so I wore them.
Nice.
All right, let's work on some stuff.
Yeah, let's work on some stuff.
Talk about some things, something that might help
Take it to the range.
these people
Yeah.
watching. And I've talked to so many different people that are pretty decent golfers, but they're just like, my struggle club is my driver.
Yeah.
And I just leave them out to the right, I leave them out to the right, I leave them out to the right.
Yeah.
And about 2 years ago, I used to hit pretty big fades. And I have never actually done a real lesson.
Yeah.
I don't know, should I be proud to say that or should I be embarrassed to say that?
I had it either. I'm proud to say it.
I've never
I
actually
feel
done...
like it's a bigger accomplishment to be a scratch golfer and never have taken a lesson because
Yeah.
you did it yourself.
Yep.
No hate on people.
But I have taken lessons from people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hours of lessons from people on YouTube that I've watched, that I've learned, or that I've learned from. Yeah. But this, when I got this 2 years ago, my swing path with my driver was from the outside about 5 degrees.
Yeah.
And that's why I kept hitting fades. Mm-hmm. And if you have a swing path that is from the outside, you are either typically, and I'm not talking just 1 or 2 degrees. I'm talking if you have a decent swing path from the outside that's 5, 6 plus degrees, it's almost impossible to not just hit a fade or a slice.
Right.
It's going to be a fade, a slice. Yeah, you can get lucky and get that occasional, everything squared up and get it to go pretty straight, but because you're coming from the outside, you get spin. Mm-hmm. That makes your ball spin to the right.
Yeah.
And so the best way to get your ball to come straight or else hit a draw is you have to neutralize your club path. So for those of you who I'm not maybe making sense to, outside would be where your club is coming this way. I'm over exaggerating. You're hitting the ball from the outside. If you took the logo of the ball and you turned it away from you a little bit, your club essentially is hitting that logo. So you're casting this club, hitting it like this, and you're even though it feels like you're pulling to the left, it goes to the left, but then goes back to the right. Mm-hmm. Because your club hat pulls it to the left, or your club face pulls it to the left. Because you're oftentimes from the outside, you have a closed club face, but then spin takes over and ends your ball to the right.
And most people, when they start slicing on the course, they will turn for the left. I used to do this too. Turn for the left to bring it closer to center, and you're still in the woods. It's a bigger slice.
The thing that happens is when you start changing your feet to be more aligned to the left, to try to, the number one tip, best tip you can give new golfers is just aim really far left, and that's what they tend to do. Just aim really far left. Well, now you're actually exaggerating your club path more. Yeah. If you want to cheat that club path a little bit, turn a little bit to the right, because now you're naturally going to turn that club a little bit more from the inside. And the other thing you can do to cheat the path a little bit is put this foot back a little bit. When you put this foot back a little bit, you create this extra room that makes it easier to get into a better position. Yeah. Why don't we hit a couple shots?
Yeah.
To show you a banana to the right, and then maybe we'll show you a banana to the left.
Yeah.
We'll show you a fade, and then we'll show you a draw. Also with it is the spin that you get from a fade or a slice is spin that takes distance off your ball. Which is why you can hammer the ball as hard as you want. You can have a swing of 120 miles an hour. I have some relatives who have that. Swing them out of their shoes. Hit it really hard, honestly, way harder than I hit them.
Yeah.
And they go 250.
Yeah.
Just because of bad spin.
Yeah. Are you talking about me?
Well, you're getting yours in a better place.
Yeah. Right now, that is my problem club, is my driver.
Why don't you just hit the same shot that you've hit in the past, just say a month ago.
Okay. My swing a month ago was something like this.
Yeah, that looks like it.
That thing went 225, 230.
231 yards.
Didn't go anywhere.
Let's look at the numbers.
And my club speed is 113.
All right, so you have 113 mile an hour club head speed, which for those of you who don't know, this is enough club head speed that if you hit the center of the face, that you can hit well over 300 yards with that club head speed.
But that needs to go in.
5.2 out to in is why that ball went to the right. You actually had a closed club face by 1 degree, so that's why you pulled it. It's a prime example of what I just said. You pulled it a little bit left, but then the spin took over and spun it to the right because you had 2,000, almost 2,200 RPMs of right spin on that.
Yeah.
Now,
and that's what
now here
85% of golfers play with, at least.
Now here is a little drill that we've been working on that has changed. That has changed this. A couple things. The first thing you want to do is you want to take the logo of your ball, Because you want to change that club path to come more from the inside. So take this logo of the ball, turn it more towards the inside, make that more your focus point of where you're going to want to contact the ball. We're going to set a gate here. We're going to put a tee in here that's from the outside. If you come from the outside here, you're going to hit this tee. If you don't finish this way, you're going to hit this tee.
Exactly.
If you take this tee out, there's a good chance you're going to pull it. The other thing we've been working on as well is hitting more up on the ball. On that hit, prime example of what you've been doing. That's showing you're hitting 6.5 down to the driver. To hit bombs with the driver, you need to be hitting up. You need to get that number into a positive. So this tee will ensure that he's not coming from the outside. This little tee here will ensure that he's going to finish to the right. You're going to finish this way. But the other thing, I'll move this thing a little closer. This is also going to help you. If you hit down, you're going to take that tee out. So when you hit up, you've got enough room to clear that. So the goal of this swing is to leave those two tees in and to get that changed. Now, along with this, something that a lot of people struggle with is when they get this swinging to the right, they struggle with just pushing them to the right, which we'll talk about some things that you can do to close your club head consistently. All right, go ahead. Hey, check that out. You left the tees in the ground. That's a positive. So you hit a stinger there. It went 254 yards. It went a lot further.
My swing.
So we went from 5 degrees outside to 5.7 inside. Your attack angle went to neutral, which is 6 degrees better than you just were.
But
and your
only 5.
But look at this.
Speed's way down.
Your ball went further with a 102 club speed than it did with a 113 club speed.
So we turn this logo in again. And when I say that was my swing a month ago, was slicing, I'm still not in the middle of the fairway, so we're still working on it. Which is what this drill.
And you'll always work on it.
Yeah, exactly. And this drill right here has helped me more than anything. And that's something that you guys can take home. And also to drop this back foot back a little bit gives you a little more from the inside in that opening.
There you go, you pulled it.
And that's feedback. And that's something that you can do in your yard without a simulator, even without a ball.
Yep, you don't need to see the numbers when you're doing this, because if the tee will give you instant feedback. If the inside tee leaves, there's a good chance that you didn't finish out to the right enough. And your club path only went from 1.2 to the inside. That's not a bad club path, but you finished. If you would have finished to the right, that number would have jumped up to 3 or 4 degrees.
Is even though I came from the inside, I did this after the ball. I still pulled it, which is essentially starting the ball left, whereas I should be finishing out.
So envision. So go ahead and set up. So take your club back just to here. Okay. You have the Y right here. You should finish with the same Y on the other side.
Oh yeah. That way.
Like that.
Yeah, okay.
That should be your finish. If you finish with your hands low and over here, then it'll turn into a pull.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That also helps you hit up. There you go. Much better.
Yeah, I just left it open.
So you left your face open. All right, which brings us to a really good point. But look how far that went. That went 272 yards. I know it was pushed, but look, we got robbed. We got robbed of our club path. But I can tell you that club path was from the inside again, probably 4 or 5 degrees. For some reason, it didn't pick up our club path.
Let's try again.
One more. Same thing. So you pulled that one. Let's look at the numbers again. Now, and that pull again came from your finish. So here's the other drill. Here's the other feel. For some reason, we are not picking up your dot. Let me see your dot on that thing. So here's what I want you to feel to get an additional feel to get more consistency. I want you to pick a spot over there on the right.
Okay.
And I want you to feel like you're going to try to get your ball to hit that spot.
Aim for that camera.
Yeah.
All right,
I want you to feel like you're going to hit, pick a spot, and I want you to finish on that spot. Your goal is to hit the ball over there. It's, for people who tend to hit right, it feels so weird to hit to the right, to get it to come left. But golf is a funny game. With a driver, really with anything, you have to have a club path to the right. So you have to hit the ball to the right to get it to go left. If you have a club path to the left, you'll make it go right.
Yeah.
The other thing that golf is funny with is in order to hit your ball, the driver's the only club that you hit up on. Everything else, in order to get the ball to go up, you have to hit it down.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, leave those tees in, finish to the right. Don't worry too much about a little push. I just want to see that. That was much better. So you still hit it with an open club face.
So now,
but they're going much further than when you were hitting them from the outside.
Exactly.
All right, so let's look at it. Okay, you were 2 degrees from the inside. That's a great number. Again, your club head speed was down from your first hit that was from the outside, but you still went 30 yards further on that, even though you left it 4.3 open.
Yeah. So now I'm going to focus more on bowing a little bit of wrist up.
So let me explain that. Let me grab my brush. Just to break that down a little bit. I'll trade places. All right, so now you have the drill that you can do to change your club path more from the inside. You're going to start hitting your ball much further. Even your balls that do go to the right will go to the right. They'll go much further than they had been because you're just going to push them from a good path. If you were coming from the outside, you were pulling them to the right from a bad path. Mm-hmm. So you're going to notice even your right pushes will go much further. Mm-hmm. But the struggle is that when you swing to the right, the struggle is to leave your face open to the right.
Yeah, so exactly. That's what I'm doing.
What a lot of, especially amateur golfers have, is this. You set up like this. You get up to the top like this. You see this wrist is cupped. What a lot of amateur golfers do is they swing down with this cupped wrist as well, which is also partly why they create this outside path.
Yeah.
Is because you can have a pretty good hand path, so you can be pulling down really nice, getting really nice and shallow. But you have this flipping motion that creates this hand path, this club path from the outside. What I'm going to tell you to do, and this is the number one thing that changed my game, I started doing it with driver, but I transitioned over to it with wedges, with irons, with everything, and it has made it's like a cheat move. It's literally like cheating once you get it. Don't expect to get it overnight. You've got to work at it because it doesn't feel natural.
Yep, exactly.
But get to the top. I want you to take your takeaway. I want your takeaway to look something like this. Mm-hmm. From here to the top, I want this wrist to go completely flat or bowed. And the more bowed you can get this wrist, the more like cheating it is.
Yeah.
Because now when I swing to the right, I'm actually, it's hard to show you here because of just not swinging. But if you look at my club, I don't know if you can see it, I'll step over here. If you look at my club right there with a bent wrist, and if I bring my club down to impact position, it's wide open. If I do this, I close my club.
Yeah.
So from the top, doing this and holding that, if you want to feel that. So if you want to feel, there's not much in life that you have to do this with.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know is when you were riding your bicycle, or you're riding, dirt bike or something. But I like the bicycle, and you got a shift, and your shifter is on your handlebars. That's the only thing that I can even think about that you actually use your wrist in the downward motion for. Is you shift your bike to third gear. So envision that on your backswing, don't do it here or it gets really inside.
Yeah.
And when you go inside, you tend to go back over the top. Take your club away, where your hands are more inside, the club's more outside. And then bow your wrist to the top, hold this, get into this move, and you can simply swing. You can simply swing, and you're going to get a better club path just going from this steep downward angle to this shallow angle. Changes your club path somewhere around 6 to 8 degrees.
Yeah.
All right, do I get to hit up the driver?
Yeah, fire in the hole. Show us how it's done.
All right, maybe what I'm going to try to do here, I'm going to hit a driver, just my normal swing, but then I'm also going to hit one trying to keep my wrist in the position my wrist would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah.
To show you the difference.
Yeah.
It's really hard to hit draws with a bent wrist.
Yeah. You know, if you don't hit a long draw right here, everything you just said doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
To everybody
Well, it's
watching.
been an hour since I swung a driver. So. I'd say that's a pretty nice long big draw.
Yeah, it's that simple. Ain't nothing to it.
And wasn't a bomb, but it went 290. All right, but I want to show you, I didn't swing hard at that ball. Check this.
Yeah.
105 mile an hour club head speed. When I'm warmed up, I live more at 108 probably. But 105 mile an hour club head speed, I hit the ball in the center. I got efficiency of 1.47. A ball speed of 155, and I got a total distance of 290 yards out of that with 105 club head speed.
Yeah.
And it's just a prime example of, with good club path, that club path was 3.43 from the inside, and I hit 2.9 degrees up on it.
Yeah.
I'll copy and paste those numbers all day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind swinging a little harder at the next one. But now I want to come from the outside a little bit. It might not even be from the outside. But I can almost guarantee this will not draw or even go straight if I come down with a bent wrist. And I'm not going to try to hit it to the right. I'm just going to try to do what I did. The same swing I just did, minus the bowed wrist.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
This could go bad. I haven't done this hardly at all. I tried.
And that's where slices come from.
I tried hard, actually. I didn't try to slice it. That's a prime example.
Yeah.
Now, but just check this. I tried to swing the same with my hands, and we're out to in 0.8 degrees. It's still not a horrible club path.
Yeah.
But we're from the outside 1 degree. I did swing out a little bit slower. I didn't hit the center of the face. One thing that I will say that I have noticed, and this is with irons, wedges, everything. Let me grab a wedge.
Yeah.
Is my ball striking is become a non-issue with my irons and wedges.
Right.
Because it is such a direct path to the ball.
Okay. So that was a lot of information, and I'm not sure how long a video this is, but those are just a handful of things we'll break down in future videos. Have more shorter videos, maybe in depth of different things, different swing thoughts, feels, drills, whatever it might be, to help with each individual thing that we talk about. So, something that can help you guys out, something that helped us out.
What do you want to do? You want to hit some more?
Yeah, let's hit some drivers. Let's finish it off with, let's do 3 shots each. Add up our total distances and see who wins it.
Add up our total distance and see what we can do.
Yeah. Pulled that one a little bit, but...
Oh, that one's going.
Yeah. Come on.
That's the longest one I've seen you hit in a long time.
Yeah. Pulled that. Massive.
Need to set your gate back up.
Yeah.
You had 1.48. I'm not sure if I've seen that number. 1.48 efficiency. Got 161 ball speed out of that.
Yeah.
You must have hit it dead center.
It sounded center.
I would say you probably hit just low center.
It's inside the circle, but it's on the bottom edge over here.
You tried.
I got under that so bad.
Tried.
Just killed my distance.
All right, so calculator here. We have 203, 203, and 253.
I came from the outside 2 degrees there.
And you had 296. So the number to beat 752.
7.
Yeah, not great. Got a little bit.
267.
Hit it off a little low heel. A little better. $291.
That wasn't the top. That thing beat me in the air before it reached its peak.
294.
Hey, at least I had the longest one of the whole game.
294. All right.
852.
All right, hang on. To end the video, we both get one additional swing.
Okay.
Could you swing really hard?
Okay. I'll swing as
All
hard as
three
I
of my club speeds were 105.
Let's just look at our club speed.
No, I don't want to. Club speed don't equal nothing unless it's put into the ball.
Yeah.
So what did that total? 293, 291.
852.
852.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Little swing speed. Try to get this up a little more, like 108 to 110. Pushed it a little bit, 107.
Nice.
Okay, so there's 114. So I mean, he's swinging faster than I am. Your ball speed's faster than any of mine were. Your neutral pushed. My last one was 107, 7 miles an hour slower, but I was about 3 degrees from the inside, and then it got a little bit more distance spin, and I beat you by about 10. No, it was 10. Mine was 284.
Okay. Nice.
So
there it is.
all right. Well, it is winter in Pennsylvania, and that's why we're inside here. We would love to be playing outside, but unless we get some warm days, our next video is going to be right here. I hope we've said something today that'll help you or entertain you or
help you in some way.
Yep.
Hopefully.
That's what I'm going to do. Man, you know, golf is all about just getting better.
Yeah.
Getting better. But it's hard. It's hard to get better, but if you have the right drills, kind of some right thoughts,
you can
a little bit better understanding maybe of what you're trying to do.
You can go to the range every day and hit balls, but if you don't know what you're doing at the end of the day, you're not going to really get anywhere. You're just going to perfect your slice.
I mean, exactly. I see, older people out on the range and their swing is just absolutely horrible. And, I don't know how long they've been playing golf, but at the same time, with a swing like that, you can practice every day, all day, and you're never really going to get very good. And so if you have a little better understanding of what you're trying to create, the whole learning curve becomes a little easier because you can trend in the right direction. Okay.
Yes. Cool. Well, hopefully this helped you guys in some way.
Appreciate you. If you stuck around this far, we appreciate it. Smash that subscribe button. We would appreciate it. We're trying to just starting the channel and trying to grow this. And that's a wrap for our second video.